can call us wrong, but don't call us weasels. We are not weasels. We are honest people, and we did this in that way. Whether you disagree or agree with the result, this was done the way you would want it to be done.
What concerns me, Director, is when you have 5 immunity agreements and no prosecution, when you are allowing witnesses who happen to be lawyers, who happen to be targets, to sit in on an interview. That is not the FBI that I used to work with.
I hope someday when the political craziness is over, you will look back again on this, because this is the FBI you know and love. This was done by pros in the right way. That's the part I have no patience for.
We've got former FBI Assistant Director Jim Kallstrom. He has fought so hard to protect this country, and he's been critical of Mr. Comey's decision not to basically recommend an indictment or prosecution of Hillary Clinton. He joins me now via phone. Sir, is this the FBI you know and love?
Hi, Liz. You know, I think it really is the FBI. If people are criticizing Director Comey, they're not criticizing all the great agents that work for the FBI. They're criticizing him and his hierarchy for running I don't know, I can't even explain. You know, just looking at all the press on this case, I do not understand why they conducted the investigation they conducted. It's just out of control. When do you round up all the other co-conspirators and give them immunity? I don't believe that's ever happened in my lifetime.
What do you think?
It's just every time he talks, he gets himself in deeper and deeper trouble. And now the second release on a Friday afternoon of major information, I mean, it's just outrageous. The FBI should not be in that game.
What do you think is happening behind the scenes at the FBI?
Well, you know, I think we're going to see a lot more of the facts come out over the course of the next few months. That's my prediction. I think it's a boiling cauldron in the FBI, quite frankly. And I think, it's just my opinion. I have no inside information on this, but I have been contacted by literally hundreds and hundreds of people about this case, a lot of which are retired agents and a few that are on the job now that weren't part of this investigation, but are just so upset about the fact that he, you know, whether he's tried or not, you know, I used to think he was a great guy. I recommended to Judge Pataki that he be the U.S. Attorney in New York. You know, so I don't get any joy out of saying these things I'm saying, but what he's done is just absolutely contrary to how the FBI operates. And I'm sure the agents involved in this thing feel like they've been stabbed in the back.
So they're upset about mishandling of classified information, I gather. And do you think there's been political pressure put on Mr. Comey?
Well, unless somebody's come down from, you know, the Martians have come down and gotten his head, I don't understand any other reason why he would be doing what he's doing. Since when the Congress sends a letter to someone, a subpoena and a letter identifying them not to destroy any evidence, and then after the fact, they summarily destroy all this evidence, that's obstruction of justice. That's a federal felony. And that's been conducted by numerous people. When do you have people who are potential co-conspirators in the interview with the main conspirator? When does that ever happen? And when do they call all the shots? I mean, I think it's just an outrageous series of events that's taken place.